Hello and welcome back to Crochet Moments, and today it's
Vlogmas 2!
Vlogmas 2 if you didn't get that. So hopefully you enjoyed yesterday's video. Huge thanks to Simon, my husband, for editing it together. He did whinge a little bit and I filmed too much. But so make sure that you do those likes because Simon will really appreciate that because he does do a really good job at editing these videos together.
And also leave a like so her back feels better.
Yeah, because her back is hurting.
I don't think likes are going to make my back feel better. So
Yeah, it might help.
Yeah, so for those of you who don't know, last weekend I ended up briefly in hospital with back pain. It appears that it's just a really bad muscle spasm, but it's still playing up now, so I might have to go back to the doctors. But anyway, that's not what people are here for. People are here to see our advent calendars.
Yeah.
Chocolate inside.
And see the knitting and the crochet.
Yeah.
And the
Playmobil and the Lego.
So without further ado, we'll start on the advent calendars and I'll show you what I was working on yesterday too. Okay, so Catherine's opening her chocolate one first.
Oh, it's a big candy cane.
Oh,
It's Santa. Oh, Merry Christmas.
I'm going to do yours. Excuse the mess in the background. Emily's not very good at picking things up, are you, sweetheart? Oh, it says sparkle and bright.
I get the chocolate.
Hold your hand out. Did it fall out?
Yep.
What does it say in there? 23 more sleeps to go. What shape have you got?
Gingerbread man.
A gingerbread man.
And you broke it.
And I broke it. That's okay because it's going to get broken when you put it in your
That's
mouth. Today, Catherine has been shown how to hold the camera, so we shouldn't get any muffled sections today, so I do apologise for that yesterday. Let's see what chocolate Mummy's got. There's number 2. Oh, another caramel. Another caramel. Yeah, so Simon opened his door one yesterday and the chocolate was looking a little bit mangled. So I'm very lucky to have a nice looking chocolate. We've got number 2.
It looks like a boat.
Bows.
Some bows to put on the dress. Oh, wow, she's very pretty. Catherine's Lego friends.
Oh, it's a snowman. And a game controller. Okay. Black dots for buttons, I'm assuming. This circular piece and this round piece. Oh, it's like a robot.
A robot snowman. It's a very strange looking snowman.
Ta-da! A robot snowman.
Beep, 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 boop, bop, beep, 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 boop, bop, beep.
Now for my calendar. First, let me show you my progress on my advent projects. This is the first stripe from yesterday's colour, and I've put the bag back in here to keep it safe. While I didn't get the Crochet Society advent calendar, I did have a sneak peek at the project that the calendar was making up, and I did really like the blanket. So I'm going to try and keep up with that cal too, but I'm not going to get stressed if I don't keep up because I'm on annual leave this week. I have time in the day to do that at the moment, but when I go back to work next week I won't. This is part 1, was to make 7 of these snowflakes. I'm just going to stash dive. I'm probably not going to stay true to the colours because I don't think I have all of the colours in my stash, but I'll just see how I go with that. Try and use up some of my scraps. Anyway, the main event.
The wool, of course.
The wool. So bag 2.
Ooh, that's beautiful.
Oh my gosh. I love that colour so much. I love it. I love it so much. I can't remember if I said yesterday, this is the Yarn for the Soul advent. Just based on the first 2 days, I think I might be getting next year's. But it's great because she does do a payment plan, so I didn't have to pay for this all in one go. I can't wait to get this caked up and added into my shawl. So I'll get that out the box ready to be knitted. I'll get my yarn winder out and wind this up and start knitting. I'm back. It's now about 6:30 in the evening. I've had my hair cut. It's a lot shorter. I just had a dry cut, so it's not been really styled. I'm just so happy to have so much hair missing off my head. We've just finished eating dinner, and I thought I would pop into Emily's room and show you a selection of the Christmas books that we have. Somebody left a comment yesterday asking about what sort of Christmas stories. So I thought, well, I'll go through the shelves. Yeah, so I'll just flip the camera around so you can see these books, and I'll let you know what the girls think of them, and hopefully that will give you some inspiration if you are looking to get books for children. So I'll start with the books for younger children. Mog's Christmas Calamity. Now, we bought this quite a few years ago now. I don't know if anyone remembers the Sainsbury's advert that featured Mog. If you aren't in the UK and you do not know about this advert, it is available on YouTube. If you just do a search for Mog's Christmas Calamity, you will quite easily find it. If I have time, I shall try and link below to that. It's basically Mog has a bad dream and accidentally sets the house on fire. So Christmas is all gone, but at the end of it, all of the neighbours come and help make Christmas for the family, and it's a lovely story. Mog's a very popular children's book character, so that's that one. Now, we haven't had this one for a little while because we're only just getting into Christmas season. We're going on an elf chase. This is a bit of a take on We're Going on a Bear Hunt, and in each page there are some flaps to find, and you have to find all of the elves until you get to the end of the book. So you find elf number 10, and then Santa's on his way, and then you have the same as the book Going on a Bear Hunt, and then at the end they're all asleep, and when they wake up in the morning there's lots of presents in their stocking, which is really lovely. And Emily loves this story, so we'll probably be reading that fairly soon. This one I bought last year, Kevin the Carrot, The Need for Swede. So Kevin the Carrot is a character of the Aldi adverts. Now, we haven't actually read this one because I bought it in the post-Christmas sale. And so basically, I think the general gist is that Kevin the Carrot needs to go fast to help Santa. Oh, there he is, greatest pilot. Okay, that's either deliberately spelt wrong or it is yes, I will try and read that one and maybe update you properly. But this one I bought just because Kevin the Carrot is quite a popular character in our house. I know the girls have both got the stuffed toys that they brought out a few years ago at Christmas, so I picked that up. Emily hasn't asked for it, and Catherine's probably a little old to have stories read to her. Aliens Love Pantaclaws. So this is a Claire Friedman and Ben Court book. If you are familiar with their books, they do have a whole series of aliens and dinosaurs and monsters and pirates, all who love underpants, and quite often underpants end up saving the world. So Emily loves these pages. She loves to go through and pick out whose pants are whose. Often hers are the prettiest ones, and Daddy's are usually these sorts of things. I really like the illustrations in these books. They are very, very fun and bright and colourful, and the wording is written as a poem, so there's rhyming, and it's just really lovely. And the aliens help Santa, usually with pants, because they like pants. That's the only reason they come to Earth, is to use pants, to steal our pants. So there's that one. How Many Quacks Till Christmas? This is a relatively new one to us, so we haven't read it too many times, but it's basically the animals on the farm are all very excited about Christmas, and they all want to know as the farm is getting ready, and there's all sorts of hijinks until eventually it's Christmas. It says there are no more Cheeps till Christmas, and there's a tree full of gifts for them all. So yep, so that one's quite a nice story. And then this one's the classic. We always watch this every Christmas, along with the Snowman and the Snow Dog and the Father Christmas animation. So this just uses the imagery from the film to tell the story, and we always read this at Christmas time too, even though we watched the movie and there was a CD in there. But this one's a lovely one. Now, technically, this isn't a Christmas book, but it does end with Santa Claus helping Stickman get back to the family tree. So we read this all year, but I thought I'd count it in because it's almost a Christmas story. Julia Donaldson, lovely author, love Axel Scheffler's illustrations, and sometimes in these you can find little Easter eggs from the other stories as well. So I know it's more obvious in some of the other books than this one. I know it's, for example, the Highway Rat, you have the Gruffalo there. Oh, there we are. There's a Gruffalo, it's a Christmas tree decoration. I'm sure there were others in there, but that was just the first one I found. So those are picture books that I can recommend. Now, chapter books. So this year I have bought this to read with Emily, and then Catherine will have it to read herself. So I've popped post-its in, so I've divided the book so we can read it every day up until almost Christmas Eve, and we'll read a little bit every day until we get it finished. So this is a lovely story, J.K. Rowling's The Christmas Pig. I love that cover. That cover's so nice. It's much better than the sleeve. But Emily likes the sleeve. So yes, so obviously J.K. Rowling, it's the kind of storytelling you would expect from her, although I am only 4 chapters in. But what really strikes me is the illustrations in this book. The story so far, I would say it's suitable for the younger child if you're reading it to them. The basic story is he's got a favourite pig and he gets lost, and then there's some Christmas magic in the replacement pig that his parents buy him. So it's all a lovely story so far. I will try and keep you posted on how I'm getting on with that as it goes. And then you can't talk chapter books without Tom Fletcher's Christmasaurus books. So these two are Catherine's. She's read them. She really enjoyed them. Normally it would take her quite a while to get through a chapter book, mainly because she's tired after school, so she doesn't want to spend a lot of time reading after school, but she does enjoy reading. But these books were polished off fairly quickly. Then they're not small books, but again, if you've got a child that enjoys reading, then go for it. Or you could read it to them in the way that I'm reading Christmas Pig to Emily, because while Emily is becoming a reader, she's not a confident enough reader to read books like this yet. So I've been wittering on about books for about 10 or 11 minutes now, so I hope that has answered some of your questions. So that's probably going to be it for me tonight. While I was in Whittard's in town today, I did take some footage of the Christmas decorations in the main shopping centre in the city centre, which is the High Cross, and not much because I feel really conspicuous holding my camera up to film things. I feel really conspicuous, so that's I need to get over that, otherwise Vlogmas is going to be really boring. And also took some little footages of the display trees in John Lewis, some of the baubles and things that they are selling this year, and I was quite puzzled at the pea and aubergine Christmas decorations. That was bizarre. And yeah, so I've done that. What else? I bought myself some nice hot chocolate powder from Wittard's, the Christmas one. I've got the Rocky Road one, as I showed yesterday, but this one was it's got cinnamon and nutmeg and spiced plum, so I'm quite looking forward to trying that. So Simon's braved the cold. It's absolutely freezing tonight. Our phones are telling us that it's 0 degrees outside, so that's how cold it is at the moment, although it was colder earlier in the week. So on Sunday, we were, some of the temperature gauges we were seeing on Sunday was saying somewhere in the region of -4. So that was an experience. My crochet blankets definitely came in handy that day. So that'll be it for today. I'm not quite sure how long this vlog's going to be, and I'm not sure how long tomorrow's vlog is going to be, because I'm not going to be getting up to much tomorrow. I was supposed to have been going up to the slightly out of town shopping centre to go shopping for an outfit for our work Christmas dinner on Saturday evening, but that's been cancelled because of the new COVID variant. There's a little bit of hesitancy about whether or not we should be mixing socially, so, but never mind, I shall maybe have a takeaway and a glass of wine instead. We shall see. So yes, I'm not quite sure what I'm going to be up to tomorrow. Yeah, so I shall see you tomorrow. Bye.